Joseph had had a bad few years. He'd been sold into slavery by his own brothers. He'd been put into prison, and he'd been there now for a long time. Meanwhile, in the palace, Pharaoh had had a very bad night.
Wake up! What about night? What about night? I had 2 dreams, and they were very disconcerting. Oh, quick, call my magicians. I'm the wise man. Yes, sir. What happened? I had 2 dreams, and I'm gonna tell you about it now.
So Pharaoh told all his magicians about the 2 dreams he'd had that night. The first dream was all about cows. First he dreamt of 7 beautiful cows that came up out of the Nile River in Egypt. And then he dreamt of 7 thin, starving cows that came up out of the river afterwards, and they ate up the 7 fat cows. And then he woke up and thought, oh, what a horrible dream. Then he went back to sleep, and he had the second dream. The second dream was not about cows, it was about wheat. This time he dreamt of 7 ears of wheat, beautiful and fat. And then along came 7 thin and horrible ears of wheat, and they ate up 7 fat ears of wheat. What a funny set of dreams.
So, do you know what it means? Come on, give me some answers. You're a wise man. I'm magician. You should know anything about dreams and all things. So please tell me, what it means?
Well, yeah, we're gonna go and think about it and probably see you in about 2 or 3 years. Bye now!
None of the magicians could tell poor Pharaoh what his dreams meant.
These magicians and wise men are rubbish. They always let me down. Okay, I better have some breakfast. Bring me my wine!
Coming, sir. Here is your royal wine.
There is nothing like wine in the morning.
Quite right, quite right. And how are you today, my Pharaoh?
Oh, I had a really bad night.
Oh dear.
2 horrible dreams. One about cows and one about wheat. I don't know what it means at all.
Oh, well, you should ask your royal magicians. They'll be able to tell you.
They're rubbish. They're rubbish. They're even worse than this wine.
Oh, well, actually, you know what? 2 years ago, when Pharaoh was a little cross with me, Pharaoh put me in prison, and in there I had a dream, and there was someone, what was his name? Was it Peter? No. Joseph, he could tell you what your dreams mean. He's probably still in prison. I don't know.
Bring him! Right now!
Oh,
well, give him a shave and clean it, because he should be a bit smelly, but
well,
yes, bring him soon. Now.
Okay, I'll just walk backwards and do that. Come on, Gregory. Let's go and wake Joseph up. I've got some good news. He's a heavy sleeper. Oh, here he comes. Joseph, wake up! You awake?
Oh, you sound familiar. Did I see you like a couple of years ago?
Yes, don't you remember? I'm the cupbearer. You interpreted a dream for me, and you were right. The Pharaoh is pleased with me again.
Wow, I'm so happy for you.
I know, I kind of forgot about you. But I just remembered this morning because Pharaoh's had a couple of bad dreams and his magicians have got no clue what to do. And I said to him that you might be able to help. What do you think?
Nope.
Oh.
No, cops, I'm here. You're gonna have to take me out.
Well, yes. Come on then.
What shall I do? Just squeeze?
Well, yes, you're quite thin, aren't you? You've not been eating much, so just come through the bars.
I should have thought this about a little bit earlier. Okay, yeah, I can go through. Yeah,
right, well, just perhaps a shower maybe and a shave, and maybe we'll cut your hair and give you some proper clothes.
Yeah, I'm a bit smelly.
Yeah. Okay, come on then.
Let's go.
So Joseph was presented to the Pharaoh.
I heard that you can interpret dreams.
Well, oh Pharaoh, it's not me, actually, it's God. He will put your mind at rest.
Well, ask your God about these 2 dreams. I'm gonna tell you very quickly, so I need you to pay attention, okay? Blah 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 cows, and then blah 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 blah, and then wheat, and then blah 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 blah. Do you know what it means?
Well, actually, yes, I do. The 2 dreams have the same meaning. They mean that there's going to be 7 years in Egypt when everyone's going to have more than enough food. And then there's going to be 7 years after that where there's going to be no food at all. That's what your dreams mean, O Pharaoh. But don't worry, I know it's scary. I've got a plan that can save Egypt. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
Okay, what you have to do is take all the spare food from the 7 years when there's lots of food and keep it in great big granaries in the cities, okay? And then you can give it out in the 7 years when there isn't enough food. What do you think?
I think it's really clever and wonderful, but who is gonna be on charge of that?
I don't know.
Okay, let me think about it. You're the right man. You're the man of God. So you're gonna save the land, this land and the neighbor lands.
And that is exactly what happened. The Pharaoh made Joseph the 2nd most important person in the whole of Egypt after the Pharaoh himself. He gave him a big ring, he gave him a wife, he gave him riches, and in return Joseph did exactly what he'd planned to do. He collected all the food and stored it up for the 7 lean years in Egypt.
The end.
The end.